Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, what's going on? You are now tuned in to KRXM Live. I am your host, DJ 1926, a.k.a. Radio Jeff. Today's guest, man, Baby Boy. He's a rising star out of New Jersey, born in New Brunswick, and he says he has a romantic heart, but he's multifaceted. He's been singing since the age of 9 with his brothers and sisters. And Baby Boy, he's very serious, sensitive, and skillful. He's a singer, songwriter, poet, composer, and choreographer. So we're going to jump on the line, give him a ring today, and just learn a little bit more about the man, Corey, a.k.a. Baby Boy, professionally known as Magnificent. So we're going to call him, and let's see what we can get on board with him. Hold the line. Okay, we're just trying to reach him right now. Give us 1 second. While we're waiting to try to reach him, tune in to this song.
Never met a man speak the way I can. It's
baby boy out there making the working man look bad. Baby boy, are you there?
DJ 1926. Is you just? Yeah.
Hey, welcome to KRXM Live. Man, I got to tell you, that's a hell of a song you got there, man. Some powerful words. Once I get in the doghouse, I'm going to have to slide that one on for the wife. Like, hey, baby, I was wrong. I honor you.
I appreciate that. I highly appreciate that. Absolutely.
So singing since the age of 9.
I want to say Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well, too, man. Happy New Year. We're starting the new year off right with you here on KRXM Live. So you've been singing since the age of 9. How did that kind of come about?
Yeah, in all honesty, I got to say it was kind of like before that because when I was just a baby, like 9 months, I was told that when music was played on the radio, I used to hum. So that's what made me.
Oh, boy.
It seemed like in so many ways it was like born in me. As soon as I heard it, I recognized it. You know what I'm saying? Just connect with it. But yeah, since 9, now I was able to flow tunes, and I just never let it go.
Sweet. So taking that, what was that first song for you that you heard where you just said to yourself, you know what? We could sing this song, and if they could sing it, I can sing it, and this is going to be a career for me.
I think my first attraction was I think it was the Jackson 5.
Okay.
I think it was Jackson 5 that caught my attention. Mm-hmm.
And what song was it by the Jackson 5 that caught your attention?
It might have been ABC. I know that was one of them. There was 2 more I can't think of offhand. But yeah, they grabbed my attention, and I just knew that I wanted to sing. I wanted to sing. We sometimes in my hood where I grew up at, we used to sometimes go outside, me and the neighbors, and play. But a lot of times I had to stay in the house and just try to write lyrics or sing a song that I hear on the radio or something. So it's been a part of me. And really, it's kind of like inherited because my mother, God bless her, I miss her dearly. She was a singer. My father, I miss him dearly too. He was a horn player. So pretty much in my genes or my bloodline. I'm gonna say it like that.
Oh wow, that's dope. So now, when you jumped out and said, "I want to be a singer," there's so many variables that go along with that because there's only a small percentage of people that actually get to do it full time and become successful at it. Was your family supportive, or were they like, hey, you can do this, but you also need to, get that good old-fashioned job as well, too?
That's it, yeah. That's it. You said it right, like icing on the cake. So so that was like hand in hand, making things happen so I can, start making money and just sing. The thing I just always had such a strong passion for singing.
Okay.
And in all respects too, it's like it's in my family because my siblings, both of my sisters sing. My brother, my oldest brother, I never heard him sing. But yeah, pretty much it's in the family.
Okay. So what would you say? What's your unique selling point as a singer? What is something that you feel like you do musically that draws people in, or what's your it factor, if you will, with music?
I'm gonna say my voice. A while back, I had lost my voice. I didn't know what was going on. So after seeing one doctor, he said I had laryngitis. Another doctor said that I had I was just hoarse or something. But the third doctor checked me out, and I had polyps on my vocal cords. So he set me up for the procedure, and it went well. Took them off. But he also said that my cords were thick. So he kind of elaborated and said, the thicker a person's cords are, the more they can do with their voice. He said, so you sing? I said, yeah. He said, can you sing a lot of different ways? I said, yeah. I could sing almost from bass to put falsetto because my chords are so thick. He also recommended that as an artist and a singer, do not ever clear up your throat. Anything there, you just bring it up and let it out. Other than that, you cough. And another thing that's not good for singers, as he taught me, is whispering. Yeah, because your chords, they come so close together. Like for Mariah Carey, and a few more people that can sing that octave. The chords come so close together, and then just a little bit of air comes through to make that high-pitched sound. And they're muscles. They're just muscles. So over some time, if you don't take care of them, they can wear out.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
It's interesting to learn
it's interesting that you say that because I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I get it out without clearing my throat? You know, that would be like a clusterfuck for me to try to. But, I mean, I'm not a professional. In my mind, I sing like Lionel Richie mixed with Luther Vandross. But in reality, I sound like a howling dog. But, hey, you know, it got me the woman of my dreams. So what? I must be doing something right.
Yeah, that's big point. That's big point. When you land home base, yeah, that's big point. Congratulations.
Thank you. So when you look at music, what would you say is your inspiration? Where do you pull from for your lyrics? Where do you pull from for your energy? Are you more of like, if you're performing, are you that exciting singer like Johnny Gill, my, take your shirt off, and they throw their panties on the stage? Or are you more smooth, you know, kind of like Teddy Pendergrass, turn off the lights and light a candle? And they're like, here go my panties, signed, sealed, and delivered.
Well, let's see. From shows that I performed, I experienced things like sort of like that. I remember a while back, me and Young Get we had a show, and in the end, you know, females were coming up, they wanted autographs, and they'll pull their pants down, you know, when they're written on their butt. Who am I writing to? They tell me their name, or sometimes they'll pull their breast, you know. And, you
need a wingman, like, bro. So you sign somebody's butt? Hold on, you can't just go. You can't just smooth over that. So you autograph somebody's butt.
Yeah.
Wow. Long distance high five. You're my hero.
I appreciate that. You know, and I always talking. You know, it's just business. You know, it's just business. Singers, I would say, I think I'm correct by this statement. Singers are like some of the greatest entertainment individual or groups in the world.
Uh-huh.
You know, a male singer, you put a male singer somewhere that can really, really sing, he's going to bring a crowd. Especially if he's business.
You know, I saw what Eddie Kane did in the 5 Heartbeats, you know.
Yeah.
And she curled her toes up. she was hot and ready, no Little Caesars. So I already see, you know, what can happen if you can sing.
True. Yeah, I've done shows all in New York, all over. And, you know, the response was like sometimes overwhelming. You know, overwhelming. But at the end of the day, you know, I maintain myself because, you know, I'm a firstborn peace guy. I'm a real man. So I have a high respect for the female. So when that happens, you know, it's just part of the business where they want to, you know, gather around you and just look at you and you know, say you're so handsome, stuff like that. You hear it all the time. They want autographs. I said, okay, so I'm feeling like a superstar. So I appreciate that.
Right. Okie dokie. Yeah, okie dokie. I can dig it. You know, I'm jealous. You know, I'm telling my wife, you gotta let me sign you tonight. You know, I can't let baby boy outdo me. So when you look at just music as a whole, some people feel like they have to have controversy in order to sell records. Some people feel like I've got to be extreme in order to get my point across. Where do you feel like you set in just the music industry? You know, because just listening to how you are, you're more of like the old school music scene, you know, that we all love, where they have timeless records. Whereas, you know, you look at some of the stuff that we hear on the radio now, they're hot, but they're hot to a certain standard, but it's not something that you can necessarily put on 20 years from now. And where do you feel like you settle in the music industry?
Well, I'm confident to say that my music is going to have longevity because when you sing about things that are so relevant, relevant of today or relevant in your life or will always be relevant. It's going to last. So when you sing songs about a female or about females or ladies in general in a good way or a great way, that's going to endure. That's going to last. So, and that's mainly what I sing about because I have such a respect for the females. When you're young, I mean, about in your teens, you kind of like, think different because you're not really even fully developed in the brain as far as thinking. So you might do things like in a proper way. You might not be able to want to keep a girlfriend for so long because there's so many of them, trying to get at you. So you're not focused. But when you become older, you see things differently. And, then you realize, they are so valuable to me because I sometimes take it this way, too. I said if God was to come down and take every goddess from this earth, then for all us men, there'd be no reason to wear cologne, dress nice, drive nice cars, be on ego trips. For what? For what? So a lot of things we do, I would say, first, it is for self for most of us, but also, too, we do it for the opposite sex. So if they weren't here to please, what would it be? It's totally different.
So you're saying that, what I heard was you're basically saying that you think a lot of men do some of these things because it's all to kind of gain the attention of the opposite sex, but if you remove them out of the equation, would some of us still hold true to that particular standard? And that's I think that's an interesting question.
Right.
I myself. Go ahead.
Okay, but also too, you think if that happens, who are we here to please? Who's here to please us? When it's a planet full of men. Will it be necessary to wear cologne? We wear cologne because we want to smell nice. That's first. It's pleasing self. But then we want to attract the opposite. Same thing as dressing. And same thing as being a gentleman. So that's why forever.
I think, I wish that more men learn that at a faster rate, myself included, because I had to go through that stage of just being a hound dog. I was one of the people, I say anything to hit it. You like this? I like it too. Drop the draws. And that's awful to say, but it took me maturation and going through the experience because, I think that we all get to a point where it's like it's not maybe the right thing to say, but it's just realistic. It's almost like a new toy. So it's like you get excited and you're like, well, if this one like this, then what if this one like this? And next thing you know, you're just running with packs of them. But then at the same token, you have to look at what's getting away. And so that's why, I'm digging your mindset of the whole aspect of cherishing a woman because ultimately once you decide to have kids of your own, especially, with your daughters and still with your sons too, you want them to kind of narrow it down and have that mature aspect as opposed to just, running rampant and having little pieces of you all over the world.
Absolutely.
This world is crazy.
Absolutely.
This world is crazy.
Yeah. And
really, really crazy.
With that too, let me add this true story. I think back when I was like a lot younger in my in my teens, late teens. The lady I was with at that time, she was ahead of me as far as like seeing that we should get married, have kids and get married. But I was like young, I couldn't see that far, I really couldn't. And then it was crazy what happened in my life because years after that, going into my 30s, I had completely forgot about her, and I think when I look at the big picture, how that happened was that I just had so many girls liking me at one time. It was like just ridiculous. My cousins, my good buddies would call me.
Hey, there's nothing ridiculous about that. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
My cousins and my good friends used to call me the chick magnet. They don't want to go out without me, you know. So the strangest thing happened. This happened just after my birthday. It just passed. I woke up and sat in my bed, and I said, "What did I do? You know, I gave my queen away. Yeah, to leave that shouldn't matter. But what happened? That was called an epiphany, where you just like come to realization. And epiphany, whoever she is, she's been beating me up ever since. She's been beating me up ever since. Yeah. So that was a little tough to digest. You know, when you're young and you get a little older, but you realize that this one particular special lady, you should have gotten the same lane with her, see, because she wanted to marry you and have all your children. But you know, again, because so many females just blinded people. You know.
Right.
So,
right.
Anyway, you know, life moves on. So I'm still here. Everything is good and getting better until it gets to the point where it's great, and I appreciate that. And what I want to say too to all the people that's listening, especially females, I want to say people sometimes ask my sign or things like that, but I always say I am an April 16th, optimistical, logical, wise, clever, creative, double meticulous, impeccable timing, left-handed born Aries. Enough said, Corey.
Hey, ladies, if you're listening to that, definitely, you know, this man's got a good head on his shoulders. He's serenading you. In fact, he's taking it one step up. He's saying he honors you. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. And then he smooths it out with a little Barry White, you know, rap and stuff. So, I mean, he's serious about his craft. We definitely want to plug in. Where can we tune in to you on social media?
I'll give you my email. Not my email, my Facebook page.
Okay.
It'll be Corey, Crey, Easterling. Easter like the holiday, Ling. Hope the chicks don't go too crazy, but yeah, they can just connect me right there. Corey, Crey, Easterling. Easter like the holiday, Ling.
So that's EASTERLING for those of you listeners who can't spell. We want to make sure that you get directly into Corey Easterling. You know, he's got this new track called I Honor You. One last question before we let you go today. What is one takeaway that you feel like you didn't express that you want people to know about you as a person or about you as an artist?
You said take one away?
I said, what's one thing that what's one takeaway you want people to have about you as an artist or you as an individual that we didn't talk about today?
Oh, I want them to know that there is a significance of a difference between a man and a peace god. Because whenever I write something, that's how I deliver. I'm a firstborn peace god. Some people say, what is that? A firstborn peace god is not just a man, but he's a man that walks in God's footsteps. He's naturally strong, clever, wise, and creative. Naturally strong. But to increase our strength, of course, we go to the gym. And we got a high respect and love for God's greatest creation. That's why most of my songs will be about the female in such a positive way. So I'm a firstborn peace god. Not a man, but a real man that walks in God's footsteps, that loves, honors, cherishes, and protects God's greatest gift of creation to me. And that is every female that is listening.
Man, Corey, you out here making the black guy look real good. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
And I just like the way how you say that with such confidence. I'm a firstborn peace guy. You know, like okay, you know. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now we got we got one last request, man. We want to hear you go live one time. Put you on the spot before we let you go. Can you give us a little, sing us a little Michael Jackson as we head out?
Okay. There'll be no darkness tonight. Lady, your light will shine. Light in the night. Just put your trust in my heart and lead me in paradise. Girl, you're every wonder in world to me. A treasure time won't steal away.
You know what? I hate you right now because you can sing and I can't, but I love you because that's a talent that needs to be shared.
Let me give one more.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
That's my dude Maxwell.
All right. I heard it, you know. That's dope, bro.
I'm going to do one more because 2 is a no, 3 equals yes.
Okie dokie. I feel you. I can dig it.
I gotta change that answering machine now that I'm alone. 'Cause right now it says that we can't come to the phone. And I know it makes no sense 'cause you walked out the door. But that's the only way I hear your voice anymore. Okay, I'm done.
So sick of love songs I cannot sing. But I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I was with you, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Man, Corey, you know, a.k.a. Baby Boy, you know, it's been a pleasure having you here on KRXM Live. You're definitely welcome anytime. You know, I've thoroughly enjoyed, you know, just picking your brain, hearing a lot more about your music, where to find you on social media. Be sure and look for them. Go ahead.
Okay, definitely.
And next time you have a new single, definitely reach back out. We want to get you back here on KRXM Live. If you're out there listening, be sure follow us at KRXM Radio.
Okay.
Or visit us online at www.krxmradio.com.
Okay. Soon this one plays and gets big, my next one's on the way.
Sounds good, Corey. Wish you much success and a Happy New Year. Absolutely. And thanks for being a guest on KRXM Live.
Anytime, and thank you for having me.
No problem. Have a good one.
As well. Peace.